I started preparing for CAT in around January 2022. I saw your videos at that time and I was really impressed with no formula strategy. मेरे को ना cramming में बहुत दिक्कत होती थी, तो I was really intrigued कि what all your classes are about. So I started preparing with your classes. So number system I started preparing in January, and at the same time DILR की basics you were teaching. So I was following your classes only. Feb में arithmetic started, and then I started focusing on arithmetic as well as previous year questions of arithmetic. So your classes I used to do, and then previous year questions I used to pick up उस topic के, and then I used to solve that. ऐसे simultaneously I was going on, but थोड़ी preparation hamper हो गई थी in between because of some personal reasons. So for March, April I couldn't prepare, and then I started preparing again in May. So I started with number system again. Then I followed arithmetic, then algebra, and I targeted कि मेरा August तक तो syllabus complete हो जाना चाहिए. DILR I couldn't focus much because at that time I just entered corporate. I was working also. So mostly weekend time I used to give on studying. So DILR में I used to follow your daily DILRs only. Because basic के बाद I couldn't do advanced sessions of your classes, but वो I regret not doing because उससे बहुत help हुई थी. But at the same time daily DILR was something I was doing regularly, and वो उससे मतलब competitive vibe आ रही थी कि हाँ कोई competition exam के लिए prepare करो, because you used to give 10 minutes कि you solve that question in 10 minutes and after 10 minutes we'll discuss. So वो एक edge मिला था उस time पे. So that was going on. August end tak I tried to complete my whole syllabus. So I was done with arithmetic, I was done with algebra, and I was done with I was doing daily DILR so on a regular basis. But geometry I was lacking, so I decided not to pursue geometry much because वो मेरा strong area था भी नहीं. And August के बाद I realized I should focus on mocks rather than focus on geometry. But I did basics of geometry with you. So end moment पे I called you, तो आपने कहा था कि basics कर लो and then go for mocks. So I started doing that, and August ends I started doing mocks once a week because थोड़ा time constraint था since I was working also. I was due to work, so I started preparing that, and November तक then mocks I gave around 30 mocks. So VARC I got a 97 percentile. DILR I lagged, I got 83 only, and in quant I got 94 percentile. So I was a general engineer female, and I scored 10 CGPA in class 10 standard. Or 12th mein I got 87 percentage with science stream, and then I pursued my BTech. So I graduated in 2022 with 86.2 percentage, and my work ex was 0 actually because I was interning and internships were not counted at that time. So the first thing about SPGen is something very interesting कि वो they consider marks, but it is not the only factor for them to consider someone for the selection process. They consider your overall personality and how you conduct in basic life. So that was something that I found out कि SPGen में ये they look for. So and it is something that we cannot prepare एकदम से for in a past मतलब 3-4 months में we cannot prepare. It's something that we have developed throughout our life. So I got a profile and a score based call. There was a first group interview जिसमें basic मुझसे पूछा गया था. तो SPGen में streams पहले ही decide करनी पड़ती है कि आपको कौन से you have to go for. So I went for marketing. So my whole interview revolved around how marketing and why marketing. Because I am someone from BTech background, so why not information management and why only marketing? Why not finance and other subjects? So they wanted an answer. So I was very thorough with my answer. I wanted to pursue marketing because of so reasons. So एक चीज that उनको मतलब करी कि she's sure about her future. मतलब she has everything planned कि उसको क्या करना है. तो I said कि मतलब मेरे goals क्या है, मेरे short term goals क्या है, मेरे long term goals क्या है. So they were quite impressed with that कि I am sure of what I have to do in life. The other thing in GI1 was they asked me, so I was a part of National School of Drama. So I had an experience with acting and all. So they were really impressed. So उन्होंने मतलब stories पूछी थी, some my past experiences with NSD. So that also played a factor in my selection because they wanted someone who's versatile. not someone who's not just focusing on academic, but at the same time other things also. So that was a factor too. Then in GI2 was completely different. उसके अंदर दो पार्ट्स होते हैं कि एक VAT होता है, they give a VAT, and then GI2 happens. So VAT में we had to write 500 words in like 30 minutes, and we are given a topic. So at that time you cannot bluff, because इतने short span में इतने सारे words लिखने होते, मतलब you have to write a whole essay. So उसमें आपकी personality बाहर आती है. So that VAT really helped me, because I was given a very interesting topic which I really enjoyed while writing also. I was given ki you are in a room of about 500 people. How will you go about and interact with everyone? Since it's not possible. So I write what I truly am, how I conduct myself in such situations, and answered it very honestly. I'm not so extrovert, so I answered it completely honestly, and I think that would have also played a part, because they look for people who are honest.
Right.
They look for people who does not bluff, because just to look nice in an interview. So yeah, that also played a part. GI2 was more of a conversation kind of thing. We were given very moral situations. So they were judging us on the moral conduct of our life. How do we go on things when moral conflicts occurs in our daily life situations, or in corporate world when we go, such moral situation will happen. So how will you go about it? Some GK topics they asked. What are your stance on those topics? So it was more of a conversation. We had 5 other candidates also in my panel, so we were having a group discussion kind of thing. It was not something कि उसमें pressure feel हो रहा था. It was more just we were all speaking our hearts out, and they were judging us based on what we are. So yeah, it was a pretty interesting one that I gave. And SP Jain, I think, conducts really interesting interviews. Matlab, candidate does not feel pressurized, but at the same time they feel interested also. Yes, we are speaking about ourselves, about our life, about what we want out of these schools. So yeah, that was it. Rohtak was my first interview. They conducted their interviews in the month of January only, when I just ended my preparation of other exams also. So itna time nahi tha to catch up. So little bit of GK knowledge that I had, but at the same time they asked me a lot about sports, because at that time G20 event also happened and sports events were also going on. So I was not, my sports area is not a strong area. So उन्होंने बहुत sports related question पूछे, but the thing was I was honest. If I don't know, I don't know. So I used to tell them, and the way I think I told them that I don't know, but I will definitely read upon that. So I think that factor came in. I am Rohtak interview mein. They were not really impressed. I don't know such things. But at the same time, I was intrigued. I will get to know this, since it is one of the hot topic and we must know this. So yeah, I am Rohtak का interview हुआ तो पहला था, तो nervous तो मैं already उस time पे हुआ थी, तो इतना अच्छा नहीं गया. BARC went nice. मतलब BARC में I would suggest people to not go for learning words या ऐसे कुछ. They should focus on reading comprehension, because when we sit for that 45 minutes, the only thing that matters is concentration, because जरा सी concentration divert हुई, we can miss out things. So BARC में concentration on reading passages का वो बनाना चाहिए, एक रेपो होना चाहिए कि 45 minutes में we have to read so passages, and we have to comprehend those passages at the same time, not only just reading one. So I think that was something जो मेरा strong था, because I read a lot. तो वो एक चीज help करी. BARC went quite nice, so I'm satisfied with the score that I got. In DILR, what I felt was I got pressurized. Right. 45 minutes के अंदर there were 5 sets, and I wanted to follow the strategy of yours कि 3 sets you have to do 15, 10, 10 का. Right. In 15 minutes I picked up a set that was something that I couldn't crack. मतलब I decided that I would pick LR first, because I realized LR के things where I'm quite stronger than DI. Because right. DI requires calculation, and calculation I'll do it towards the end, because I don't want to pressurize myself with the calculation part. Right. So उस चीज में I made a mistake that I took the set intentionally, which was tough, जस्ट सो दैट मतलब कि मतलब एक टफ सेट ऑलरेडी क्लियर हो जाए ये मेंटालिटी के साथ, बट ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए. यू शुड ऑलवेज गिव अ लुक टू ईच एंड एवरी सेट फर्स्ट, नॉट थॉरली बट या एक एक बार एक एक सेट को मतलब a little bit of you should go through all the sets and then decide 15-10-10 strategy में कौन सा set कहाँ fit होता है. That I didn't do. I jumped onto a set which was not a 15-minute set, which was a tough set which couldn't be cracked, but eventually I ended up doing that. So उसमें मेरे 25 minutes लग गए because I thought एक set complete attempt करना is easier for me now since I have time constraint than going for another set and trying. So I could do only 2 sets. उसमें भी I got 2 wrong. So and those also because of calculation. So I think calculation part थोड़ा strong करना चाहिए for DI especially. Your tricks were really helpful, but since वो मैंने DI की basics इतने strongly नहीं किए थे, तो that I lacked. In quant I was able to go through. I was following your strategy 20 minutes and then 20 minutes. First finding out those questions that I can do in 20 minutes and then finding out questions that I can do in another part. The tougher one and the easier one. What mistake I did in quant was I went for my favorite topics. जो कैसे नहीं करना चाहिए. I looked for topics I was very confident in कि arithmetic करते हैं because वो तो बहुत strong है और algebra सबसे last में करेंगे. But it's not that. Sometimes algebra के questions easier होते हैं and that I realized in the other half of my question set जो मैंने बनाया था कि इस set में ये करेंगे, इस set में करेंगे, तो उसमें I realized easy ones मैंने बाद के लिए रखे थे. तो पहले ही मैंने अपना जो दिमाग था वो सारे tough ones में लगा दिया था. तो वो एक point है. और the only key to survive through that exam is patience. Really, मतलब अगर आप उस चीज में अभी एग्जाम देते हुए काम हो ना, so you can crack everything. जैसे ही the moment you get hyper and you stress out, your exam can go बिल्कुल अलग हो जाएगा. So the only key that I would suggest is be patient and be calm while giving exam. सब आराम से हो जाएगा ऐसे. I think it completely depends number of mocks that a person should give, but a person should give mocks. मतलब emphasize करना चाहिए mocks के ऊपर. I made a mistake कि मैंने बहुत late emphasize करना शुरू किया mocks के ऊपर. Scores of mocks are not important और वो actual scores होते भी नहीं हैं. And it's like give mocks just to prepare yourself how you will conduct yourself in the examination. वो strategy बनाने के लिए mocks are very important because उससे पता चलता है कि एग्जाम टाइम पे हम क्या स्ट्रैटेजी बना सकते हैं जस्ट टू बिकॉज दैट इज ऑल अबाउट टाइम बेस्ड. मतलब क्वेश्चंस आर नॉट दैट टफ. इट्स अबाउट एक शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ टाइम में यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट एज मेनी क्वेश्चन एज यू वांट. तो मॉक्स में जस्ट लुक फॉर स्ट्रैटेजी हाउ यू विल कंडक्ट योर पेपर. Look for the strength area and look for your weaknesses and focus on your strength as well as on your weaknesses. मतलब sometimes जो हमारी strength होती है we work on that only कि और इसके questions आएंगे तो ये जैसे arithmetic was my strength तो I started focusing कि arithmetic ही करना चाहिए, but no, work on your weaknesses as well and evaluate your mocks based upon the आपकी knowledge. मतलब मैं इतना पढ़ के गया और क्या मैं इस टॉपिक से क्वेश्चंस कर पा रहा हूँ कि नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. अगर नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ तो क्यों नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ और इसमें मैं क्या इम्प्रूवमेंट कर सकता हूँ या मैं इसको कैसे और पढ़ सकता हूँ जिससे मैं ये क्वेश्चंस कर सकूँ. तो मॉक स्कोर्स रियली आर नॉट ट्रू स्कोर्स. इट्स ऑल अबाउट योर स्ट्रैटेजी. मतलब मॉक्स आर ओनली फॉर द स्ट्रैटेजी पार्ट. सो यस, एंड नंबर ऑफ मॉक्स आई थिंक there's no number actually. I gave 30 mocks but still I feel वो कम है. So it completely depends on person to person how much confident they feel while giving mocks. तो जितने दो उतना अच्छा. तो it's that.